Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dad Bod. I'm going to break down some stuff for you that doesn't math for me, and I want to see if it maths for you. Basically, in my head, I can't help but to think that they're lying to us about inflation numbers and what is going on in the economy right now. And I think they've been lying to us for roughly 4.5 years. But I'm just going to break down some numbers that I researched. You can research these same numbers. I want you to let me know in the comments what you think about this, and if you think I'm onto something or if you think I'm totally way out in left field. But I was Googling what the average salary for 2023 was. And according to Google, it is $65,470. That's 2023. That is what they say the average is. Now, excuse my writing. I'm not a, great penmanship type of person, but I'm going to write the numbers down so you can see what I've come up with here. They say that the median income for 2023, we'll put MEAD, was $48,060. Okay? That's in 2023 as well. Okay? That's what they say the median income is, and then the average was $65,470. Okay? That is the average salary in 2023. Now we're going to write over here 2025. They say that the average salary is $75,000. Okay? $75,000 in 2025 is the average salary. They say that the median is $52,000. Okay? In 2025. Stay with me here. Like I said, I'm not a mathematician, but the math doesn't work for me. So I'm trying to get this to figure out if you guys are feeling the same thing I am. So basically, at the $65,470, that's $5,476 a month. And then at the $48,000, that's $4,000, roughly just over a month. Okay? Then if you come over here to the other side in 2025, this one is $6,250 a month. And the $52,000 is $4,331 a month. Okay? That is what the average and the median, they say, in the United States is. Now, where I live in Wyoming, they consider $20 an hour to be a great paying job. Like, that is good money. Okay, so let's take that and put it down here. $20 an hour averages out to $41,600 a year. Okay? Stay with me now. That comes out to $3,467 a month. $467 a month. Okay? You see, yeah. And that is supposed to be a great wage. Now, let's start putting some factors in here with these wages. We're going to write over here now, okay? So, according to Google, like I said, I've just been asking Google, and Google is not always right. I know that. I know it lies quite a bit. But it says that a family of 4, husband and wife, 2 kids, pays in 2023 $1,200 a month in groceries. Groceries, okay? One car payment for a new car is averaged around $750. Car. Okay, that's the monthly payment. That's not including insurance or anything. That's just what the monthly payment is. So then you break down and you do utilities, phone, fuel, insurance, just the bare necessities to get by with that. that breaks down to $5,322 a month. Okay? That's $5,322. So if you look over here at their medium, right there, you have $120 difference to live off of. And that wasn't including toilet paper to wipe your ass. That was just the bare necessities to cover everyday expenses in the world we live in. And I went conservatively with these numbers based on what Google said and what I'm experiencing in my local area in Wyoming. Now, if you take what a large salary is for the area that I'm at, $20 an hour, and you're at $3,467, and this is what you're paying out every month for the bare necessities, $5,322 a month for the bare necessities. That's just to live. That's no internet. That's no cell phones. That's literally just the basic necessities to live off from in this current economy that we live in. And I guarantee you that this money right here for food, groceries, is not close. I mean, I go to the grocery store and one bag is $200. So I think that that is way off. I think they're lying to us about how great the economy is and how great that it has been. The jobs market, all of this stuff. Because if you look back to 1933, $100,000, whatever, $100,000 in today's money would be 1.8 million. Okay? That's how much inflation has went up since 1933 to today. 100,000 is now worth 1.8 million. In my area, in Wyoming, minimum wage is still $5.75 an hour. You see this? The big number here. Inflation went up that much since 1933, but the wage is still at $5.75. $5.75 an hour. When I'm telling you, they say that an amazing wage is $20 an hour. The math does not math. Okay, this is the minimum you need. Now, if you add child care and you add clothes, school clothes, shoes, everyday things that you may need, like I said, that doesn't include wiping your ass. There's not enough money in here to buy toilet paper. But they say that everybody is living great. Well, if that's the case, then how come there's 10 million people losing their homes and living on the streets? The only way to make this work is by credit card debt. Using your credit cards to pay these bills and go further and further in debt. That is what they want. They want you in debt. They want you to keep using the system that they designed for us to grow up, go to college, go to school, go to work, get in debt as fast as possible so that way you can never leave your job. You'll have to work until you die. That is what they want from you. I'm telling you, these numbers, the math, if you look it up yourself, you can do the same thing I did, and you will see that it doesn't math. The math does not math on how we're supposed to survive in the current world that we live in. It makes no sense to me. Literally. And then we find out that USAID, Act Blue, all of these different agencies have been scamming trillions of dollars from us. When USAID was founded in 1961 to today, I guarantee you, if you were to go through and look at it, you would be $350 trillion or better that they have stolen in tax money. Currently, right now, just in 65 days, Doge and Elon Musk have found almost $1 trillion that they have stolen from us. You've got the Pentagon misplacing $270 trillion. You've got the government giving $4.7 trillion in Social Security payments to people who are of 300 to 100 years old. And they don't even live in the U.S. They waste money every day, all day, that you break your back to make. They take it from you, and they live lavish lifestyles off from that money. Well, you're using this system to try to survive, to try to scrape by to the next paycheck, to even have enough gas in your car to get to that job. The system is flawed. It is built to make the rich richer and the poor poorer. And it's never going to change unless we, the people, make our voices heard. So, like I said, my writing sucks. Sorry about that. But you can look up all of this information just like I did, and you can see that it doesn't work and it is not enough. So let me know what your thoughts are. Where you are in the United States, is it close to this? Are you seeing the same thing that I am? Or am I just delusional? So we'll see you on the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great day.